This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, attended the opening session of the 28th Arab Summit in the Jordanian capital of Amman on Wednesday. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed headed the UAE delegation at the Pan-Arab meeting, which concluded with a message of peace, full support for Palestine, and a call for Pan-Arab solidarity in the face of many regional challenges. Also present at the meeting were His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, and Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Gagawi, the Minister of Cabinet Affairs, among other leaders. Earlier, a final communique of the Arab Summit was issued, which emphasised that all Arab countries will continue to work towards relaunching serious and effective peace negotiations to end Middle Eastern conflict, based on a two-state solution. In their final message, Arab leaders sent a message of peace to the world and stressed that they will work with the international community to achieve peace in the region. Among a host of issues discussed at the summit was the refugee crisis, and all Arab leaders discussed the establishment of a specific mechanism to assist Arab countries to host refugees. The summit was held under the chairmanship of His Majesty King Abdullah II bin Hussein of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, and was attended by the heads of 15 of the 22 Arab states, while the remaining were represented by high-ranking official delegations. The Ministry of Climate Change and Environment has decided to ban the import of all types of live domestic, wild and ornamental birds, as well as chicks, eggs and bird remains from the Lincoln district in the Tennessee state over in the US that have not been heat treated, as well as those from the Malaysian province of Kelantan. Dr. Rashid Sultan Al-Kazmi, the Director of Animal Health and Development Department at the Ministry of Climate Change and Environment, said that based on the notification from the World Organization for Animal Health about the registration of highly pathogenic avian influenza in commercial farms over in Tennessee in the US, the MOCCAE has taken the following actions. He added that they have allowed to continue the importation of thermally treated poultry products, treated meat and processed egg products, and thermally treated poultry waste from the whole of the US. It was also noted that the same goes for commercial farms in the Malaysian province of Kelantan. The RTA and Dubai Police are looking to step up cooperation to boost road safety, and the two parties discussed the possibility of reducing the speed limit on the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road and the Emirates Road to 110 kilometres per hour. His Excellency Mata Al-Tayr, the Director General and Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the Road and Transport Authority, held a meeting with His Excellency Major General Abdullah Khalifa Al-Mari, the Commander-in-Chief of Dubai Police, where they discussed the needs of the Dubai Police in the Enterprise Command and Control Centre EC3, as well as the extension of the Dubai Metro Red Line to the site of the Expo project Route 2020. The topics discussed also included safety issues surrounding the Dubai tram, traffic accident management, and the possibility of reducing the speed limits on the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road and the Emirates Road. The meeting also discussed the Enterprise Command and Control Centre project, currently undertaken by the RTA, with the aim of linking various control centres of the RTA's operational agencies. The Board of Directors of the Sheikh Zayed Housing Program has confirmed the names of 915 citizens who have been awarded housing support with a total value of 590 million dirhams. The confirmation comes under the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and under the monitoring of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs. The housing support was distributed between 537 loans and 122 residential grants, spread out between 594 in the new building category, 41 in the housing completions category, 8 in the housing maintenance category, 12 in the housing purchase category, 43 in the public housing category, 16 in the additional and expansion housing category, and 24 in the additional housing category. Indians with US visas or green cards will soon be able to obtain visas on arrival in the UAE. That's according to local reports. According to news agency WAM, passport holders from India who have US visas or green cards with a validity of at least 6 months can enter the UAE from all ports for 14 days, and they have the option of a one-time extension of the same period at an extra cost. It was added that the move follows a historic visit in January this year by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, to New Delhi to further cement the country's ties, and is a part of the country's long-term partnership. Malta was announced as the guest of honour for the latest edition of Sharjah Heritage Days, which is being held from the 4th to the 22nd of April in all cities and regions of Sharjah. The 15th edition of the annual Sharjah Heritage Days being organised in the heart of the Emirates. Under the theme Heritage, Structure and Denotation, will see the participation of 31 countries, including many regional, European and Asian countries such as Tunisia, Saudi Arabia, Italy, Australia, France and China. During a press briefing, it was highlighted that the annual event is a celebration of local heritage, folklore and culture, and is open to all residents and tourists who want to explore all aspects of Emirati, GCC, MENA and international culture. The Republic of Malta will be the guest of honour for the Sharjah Heritage Days this year, and the celebrations planned for the latest edition include many UAE traditions, including the preparation of local cuisine and musical performances, while visitors to the Heritage Village can also buy handicrafts, hear folklore legends and explore and enjoy the entertaining atmosphere, while urging the younger generation to preserve the cultural heritage, including its language, literature, architecture and festivals. Organisers stress that the annual cultural event is a great platform to introduce the UAE, GCC, MENA region and international customs and traditions onto the next generation. The global cultural event will also house a cultural cafe hosting around 20 heritage specialists, a social media cafe, the Al Mawruth Library, ancient historical landmarks and heritage practices to preserve local culture for the future.
This year our slogan is cultural heritage, tangible and intangible, and we are focusing on the tangible heritage. About the 3 old cities which we renovate in Kalba and Khorfakan and Fili, and also we are focusing on the intangible heritage, the proverbs, the fairy tales, any other traditions, and the folk music. Indeed, it's very important to present our heritage. Sharjah is the culture capital of UAE and the Arab world, and our main aim is culture in Sharjah, and I think culture, economic and politics, it's the main aspects for the whole message of UAE.
And finally, looking to other news now, after witnessing some torrential downpour last week, the sand dunes of Al Dhafra, or the Western region, will host some of the world's best motorsport drivers and riders who are back in the Emirate for the 27th Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. At a press conference today, the contestants of this year's Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge, as well as the organisers, revealed the details of this year's rally in the UAE capital, which begins on Saturday, the 1st of April. Described as one of the most difficult races on the FIA and FIM circuits, a total of 39 teams will be battling it out for the 60 points for the FIA World Cup cross-country rally table, while the event will also see 45 riders going through the dunes of the Western region. All eyes will be on the Dakar Rally winner, Sam Sunderland, who is hoping to win his first Abu Dhabi crown. While in the FIA event, Qatar's Nasser Al Attiyah will be hoping to clinch his 3rd victory in the UAE capital and go top of the leaderboard with 60 points and build on his good form after winning the Dubai International Bahar. Meanwhile, Abu Dhabi racing under Sheikh Khalid Al Qasimi will be looking for another podium finish in his new vehicle, the Peugeot 3008. Poland's Aaron Domzala sits at the top of the FIA table, who isn't too familiar with racing in the desert, and he is aiming for a finish in the top 5 during the Abu Dhabi event.
No pressure for me. I had a plan for this year and I'm realizing it. I think I'm doing a lot more than I planned. I know what I have to do. These races, I have not a lot of experience here. I know that in the further part of the season, there will be races that I'll be for sure more competitive, yes. But for sure, I will use all chances. I got a lot of experience in Dubai, and I think I can show here much better performance here.
Yes, actually, our aim to win again, to be hat-trick, and why not? We have a lot of experience, and after Dubai winning, we know the level of all the driver, but Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge is very, very hard and very difficult. It will be not easy because it was a lot of rain last week, the grounds will be very hard, but I think we are planning, to make the maximum and to win this race again.
All of us know that the UAE in the last week we had a nice shower of rain, and it was and that also changed the dunes a little bit in some areas. Where I was the first approach yesterday when I was testing the car on a clear dune, the car was performing an average good. I would say maybe a little bit than good. But I started thinking, I have to build a rut because that's how you're going to fish in the desert challenge with the bikes and everything. There is a rut, and that's where I suffered in Dubai. And I built like a couple of lines where I drove back again. It was struggling a little bit because it doesn't, two-wheel doesn't, don't like soft sand and a lot of ruts. If there is a momentum, there's not a short dune, it will be going. But when you have a short dune, it's difficult to climb and difficult to carry a proper line. But again, I have to live with what I have. Yes, I'm happy with the team, I'm happy with the car, but and this is how it is, and I have to live with it.